Barcelona got the job done. Barcelona 3, Elche 1. And honestly, not the greatest game in the world from Barca, but who cares? We had to win this game, and we did, right? Barca, I know it wasn't the prettiest game. That second half was not that good, but the first half, that was good. Balde, Alejandro Balde is back. I think, you know what? That's the best I've seen of Balde in like back-to-back weeks with Olympiacos and today in a long time. Balde, what a player. Balde's back. I think he's fully healthy, and this is why he is one of the best left backs in the world. And Lamine Yamal back on the score sheet, but are we all surprised? Let's be honest, guys. We all know what happened with Lamine Yamal's personal life. Man is back to being single. Lamine Yamal, listen, obviously it's a coincidence. Honestly, guys, Lamine Yamal could have had another goal. I thought his movement was really good, but I thought Lamine Yamal, he doesn't have it when it comes to the dribbling yet. But I'm just saying, guys, is anybody surprised that one of his better performances happens now, right? Also, Fermin gets a goal. Man like the Shark gets his goal. And also, MBE, feed the kids. No, feed the Barcelona fans. Rashford with the goal. What a goal it was, right? He could have had more goals too. Make sure to smash up the likes and subscribe. It really helps me out. Do not move like Vinny. Do not cry. Do not say 10 times more, right? And then miss a penalty. Listen, do not move like Vinny. Smash up the likes and subscribe. And let me know down below in the comments, right? Let me know what you're saying about this game. If you agree, disagree, you will be entertained. But guys, let's get straight into it, because keep in mind, before this game started, Barca have lost 3 out of their last 5 games. This was a must-win game no matter what. But for me, I was saying not only is it a must-win, it's a must-perform well. I said Barca, to get the fan base like me and a lot of Barca fans believing truly in Flick ball, right? I gotta see a 4-0, a 5-1, something good. Like, not just the scoreline, but the performance has to reflect it. And once again, keep in mind, one of those losses was to PSG, which I hate them, right? And Real Madrid, those bums, we let them get a... Honestly, we let them get a Clasico, and I still can't believe it. But Barcelona, we had to win this game. And in that first half, we came out hot. Wow, Fermin was looking good, right? Rashford was doing his thing. Balde was awesome. Our best player in the game, and definitely in that first half. Gets the ball, runs with it. Absolutely, he just goes the whole way. And Lamine Yamal cuts in. First touch, immaculate. Second touch, even better. And the connection on the goal. And I was thinking, yo, Barca might be on today. Barca today, we might be eating good. Today might be a 5-star Flick ball performance. But Lamine Yamal outside of the goal was not amazing. But I will say, I like the movement off the ball, right? He looked very sharp off the ball. He's making runs that he wasn't in the past couple games, right? Lamine Yamal, though, that goal, what a goal. That was huge, and honestly, for his confidence, right? I think this goal might give him the confidence to play better in the next coming games, get more goals, open play goals outside of pens, right? And listen, Barcelona, shortly after, we score our second goal, and this time, Fermin played through. Fermin, good pass to Ferran. Ferran, listen, we know Ferran Torres, this guy, the Shark, the self-proclaimed Shark, he loves to miss a sitter. But even Ferran Torres could not miss this one. The goal, honestly, it was harder to miss than to score. Ferran had to score. There was generally no option. It was score or score. Genuinely, there was no chance to miss unless he legit dummied the ball. But to be fair, it's Ferran, so we cannot rule that out. But Ferran, good positioning. Fermin gets an assist. Ferran Torres on the score sheet. And at this point, I see Lamine Yamal on the score sheet. Ferran on the score sheet. Barca up 2-0. Is today going to be a Hansi Flick masterclass at home? Listen, all the signs were leading to that, like a 5-0 against Elche. And it wasn't all bad from that. But I will say this, our pressing was a lot better. In that first half, that was good pressing. I don't know what it is. In the second half, wasn't the same. The pressing today was a lot better for me. I thought in the first half, the players were running. Honestly, Ferran was always on the goalkeeper. Lamine Yamal was running. Rashford was running. I thought Fermin was doing his thing. And even though that's the basics of the Flick system, you got to press high line for life. Let's be real. You got to press well, right? And for whatever reason, Barcelona in the past couple games, right? Even later in the game, the same game today, we were not pressing well. But you know what? At least we got a half of good pressing. But Elche reply, and this is my problem. Even with good pressing, all it takes is one moment. Elche are in one-on-one with the goalkeeper. Araujo tries to recover. Araujo, honestly, probably could have done better. Could have closed the angle a bit better and quicker. But he just didn't, right? And as much as I want to kill Araujo or the defense, to be honest, up until that point, there was nothing for Elche. Genuinely, there was nothing. Elche, it was domination. Barcelona looked very good. Elche were getting in, but they kept kept messing up, right? The final pass, we were there, we had a player. Elche today, they just kept messing up the final pass, right, to really hurt Barcelona. And to be fair to us, our pressing was good enough to make them make mistakes. But let's move on to the second half, because the second half, the same old. For me, guys, I know the second half we kind of coasted through it. Nothing really happened, right? Rashford scored. We'll talk about that in just a minute. But I thought Elche, it was a ball game, right? It was end to end. Elche were now getting the final pass right, and they were just missing. They hit the post, they hit the crossbar, and that's my concern. Because if Elche out of all teams in Spain can dice up Barcelona, can get chances in that second half, chance after chance. Honestly, it was a ball game. This game ended 3-1, but it should have been 5-3 Barca, honestly, right? But the fact that Elche should have scored 3, right? They hit the crossbar, right? We could do the should have, but let's be real, against a better team, I got worries, bro. If that's PSG in the quarterfinals in the UCL, or Barca, is Ousmane Dembele, is Kvaratskhelia, is guys like Nuno Mendes, are they going to miss? I don't think so, right? Even if we have Jan Garcia, he's great. Szczesny's doing his thing, by the way. But my thing is, Elche, they had chance after chance in that second half. Barcelona today, though, it's crazy. It's criminal that we ended with only 3 goals, because honestly, the amount of attacks that Lamine Yamal and Marcus Rashford kept on messing up, the counterattack, Elche were wide open. Legit, Barcelona today, minimum 5 goals. I don't care. I'm not trying to hear it. Guys, today, we should have hit 5. Elche were so wide open. They're chasing the game, right? They kept almost scoring, right? And Barca kept almost scoring until Marcus Rashford. Marcus Rashford, what a goal. And you know what? Honestly, guys, as much as I love it, right? Marcus Rashford, another game with GA. I knew we were going to win at that point, but I was like, yo, it's about time, bro. About time you scored, because Rashford had like 3 opportunities before that. And honestly, after this goal, he had 3 opportunities after, right? Lamine Yamal should have had a brace also. Those 2 guys kept messing up. But you know what? I have to say this. This is Barcelona's best attacking game in a while for me, since Olympiacos. But Olympiacos in this game, okay, the attack, we're starting to figure it out, right? I think that our offense is slowly coming back. But, yo, can we just figure out this high line? Bro, this high line, I can't lie, it gives me headaches. The amount of, bro, Hector Fort. How the heck is Hector Fort balling out? That's when you know this high line looks, bro, this high line makes any guy look good. If Hector Fort is balling out, Travella passing, bro, come on now. Like, there's something wrong with it. And to be honest, guys, it's as simple as this for me, right? First half, very good. Second half for me was kind of mid. Same old, right? Szczesny today didn't have nothing. Eric Garcia, Araujo, I thought Araujo could have done better, but I don't think any of those guys played bad, right? Obviously, Koundé was okay, right? Balde, masterclass. What a game from Alejandro Balde, right? Frankie de Jong, right? I actually thought de Jong had a really good game. You know, I thought de Jong, you know what? Today, without Pedri, and maybe de Jong works better with Casado, because I always say this, and I'm not hating. De Jong and Pedri, right? You get the kind of same thing with them, okay? You get a lot of quality, but at least Casado, what I want to say, and he did not have a good game in possession, but Casado, the defensive awareness, right? The fouls, the things that de Jong and Pedri don't do, Casado does. Fermin López, man, this guy, bro, I have to be real. Fermin López, 2 assists. I feel like Fermin could have played a lot better. Bro, Fermin López, guys, I'm not going to call him selfish, but bro, you know, it reminds me of a guy, I watch NBA, right? Fermin has a tendency that Kobe Bryant does. This guy will look for any reason to shoot. He is not trying to pass unless he has to, right? That fair on goal, he has to pass, right? Fermin gets 2 assists, but you could tell Fermin, he's not happy unless he scores. He has the striker mentality, and to be honest, I don't hate it. I actually kind of like it, right? This is one thing that I do want to call out. Hansi Flick. Why did we make subs so late, right? Only 3 subs before the 75th minute, right? And I was thinking Ronnie Barkley for Lamine Yamal was the most obvious substitute, and he was not doing it. Hansi Flick, I could not believe it, right? I kept saying Ronnie has to come in. Lamine Yamal, guys, didn't Lamine Yamal, yeah, I know everything's going on in his life, but Lamine Yamal, I thought he was coming back from injury. I thought this guy was playing through maybe an injury, right? So why did Ronnie come in 88 minutes in? That's the one thing where I think, like, Flick, you got it wrong. Everything else, you know what? Hey, I mean, guys, am I wrong? Like, was I the only Barca fan? Like, let me know in the comments. Was I the only guy who was saying Ronnie for Lamine, please? And it just did not happen. This is where I'm like, player management's got to be better. But you know what? Celta Vigo, guys, I think we're going to beat Club Brugge, right, in the midweek. But Celta Vigo on the weekend, they got Brian Zaragoza. He loves to cook against us, right? They got Borja Iglesias. He scored a hat trick, right? Bro, that game right there, right? The chances that we give to Elche, I don't know if we can get away with it with Celta away. That's going to be a tough game next week. But guys, make sure to smash up the like, subscribe, right? Let me know down below if you agree, disagree with anything I said. Let me know in the comments. I will get back to you guys. I will. And also, guys, if you guys could hype the video, it's a new feature on YouTube. Hey guys, hype the video. I really want to see what it does. Guys, I love y'all. Peace out. Visca Barca, man. Let's go.